Once upon a time in ancient Israel, the land was in danger. The Philistines, a powerful enemy, had gathered their army for battle. Among them was their champion, Goliath, a giant towering over 9 feet tall. His armor glinted in the sun, and he swung a heavy sword as if it was a twig. Goliath shouted a challenge to the Israelites, daring anyone to fight him, but fear gripped the hearts of the Israelite soldiers. In a small village, a young shepherd named David was watching over his flock. David was far too young to fight in the army, but he had a brave heart and unwavering faith. One day, he came to the battlefield to deliver food to his brothers, who were soldiers. Hearing Goliath's taunts, David felt anger rise in him. "Why should we let this giant defy the armies of the living God?" he exclaimed.
David volunteered to challenge Goliath. The soldiers and even King Saul laughed at the idea. David was just a boy, and Goliath was a seasoned warrior. However, David had confidence born from his experiences protecting his sheep from wolves and bears. "God saved me from these wild beasts. He will save me from this giant," he declared. With just a sling in hand and 5 smooth stones from a nearby brook, David approached Goliath. The giant laughed, his voice booming across the valley. "Am I a dog that you come at me with sticks?" he mocked, but David stood firm. "You come at me with a sword and spear, but I come at you in the name of the Lord Almighty," he shouted back, resolute and fearless.
Whirling his sling above his head, David released a stone that flew through the air like a shooting star. The stone struck Goliath right in the forehead, and to everyone's astonishment, the giant fell to the ground with a crash. David rushed forward, took Goliath's sword, and declared victory. The Philistines fled in terror, and the Israelites cheered for young David, who saved them through his faith and bravery. From that day on, David became a hero in Israel, and he learned that no matter how small you are, with courage and faith, you can conquer any giant.